They just said keep it. You can keep my piece. You can keep my portion. Sincerity.
Not one, but two court cases held on Katie and the $900. I kid y'all not.
Oh my God. This is
I'm not,
crazy.
y'all. I have done
AJ,
my homework. I am going to play these videos for y'all today before I leave here.
AJ,
You
I
must
will
know what
throw
we're
this
dealing with.
phone across the room.
No,
I will
you
throw
must
this phone across the room.
not one, but two court cases held on Katie and the $900. Did you hear what I said?
It's been 84 years.
Oh my
I
God.
love her, and everybody here know glam about two sheets. My elevator don't stop at the top here. If you ever heard that saying.
It ain't
So
even
I
installed.
really, while I was sitting in the comments, God kind of dealt with me. He told me like not coming at you like that. And then my husband, he said we all done some stuff that we not too proud of.
Thank you,
Um,
Kelly.
Yeah, Katie, that lady that's talking to you right there. Katie, you still in here, Katie? Yeah, there you go. Katie, baby, that lady that just told you her husband told her we all done some stuff that we not too proud of. She wrote a bad check on her mama name. She stole her mama checkbook. Her mama had done passed. God be with her. And this one here, the one that's talking to you that said we all done some stuff when she came over there seeking money that she ain't even gave. She herself done stole from her mama where she can't even give back. You see, the police had to stop her from stealing from her mama. Just something you should know.
and then seeing that you didn't fall for that bait, that showed that you was really
Yeah.
FOE, because you didn't. Most people, other folks, done let them tear us to shreds and been with it, and you didn't. We a family. We are. We really are, and I know that was kind of.
You know, I just thought about something, Susu. I don't know why this came to my mind. I don't even know if this is related. So you can tell me if I went too far. The expectation was for Katie to tell these people before she spent the $900 that it was her plan to not go and spend the $900. Would
Mm-hmm.
that mean that it is fair to have the expectation that Netra let these people know that they sending their information to a known frauder and scammer before they send their personal private information to this woman?
Oh yeah, disclosure. That's what it would be
Oh, come
called.
on now, somebody. You
Because you're not talking about just a regular person that pressed a button and has a platform. We're talking about an LLC here. This is an organization that's actually stamped and approved by the state of Texas. So therefore, you should be disclosing those members of your organization and those who would be handling or mishandling any type of financial situation. As far as charity work, donations, collecting money on behalf one, you should definitely let them know integrity wise if they have any type of fraud history, any type of money.
anything to
Um,
do with stealing my money, correct?
yep.
Okay, I thought I was tripping.
I do remember you coming
So
up
no,
Chanel,
no,
quite a few
no.
times, so I understand completely what you were saying. Just trying to figure out how it works and everything, and nobody's perfect, but I think that you were sincere in what you said. So I definitely, I forgive you. I think most of the FOE we forgiven over here. Some of us a little rough around the edges than others, but you still here.
yeah,
Hey, Katie, I just want to say
thank you
this
so
real
much.
quick. I just want to say this to you from the beginning when Auntie first read that message. I didn't even take offense to it. I just took it as you expressing yourself and you getting it off your conscience because it was really bothering you that you
Miss
had
Katie, I
did.
got a question. Miss Katie, I got a question because I can't remember. Did this happen before or after they was running your full first last name, date of birth, job, all that in the comments? Did that happen before or after this live? Miss Katie, if you out there. It was after this and before court. I can't remember. I know court got held because they decided that you never really even wanted to pay the money back, whatever, whatever. But when they went to doxing you and put on them blue headbands, was that before this?
did something or misappropriated the money, it had really bothered you. And so I just really wanted to commend you for having integrity from the beginning and really, really standing up to other people who could have easily pulled you in, and this could have went
Wait
for
a
weeks and
fucking
weeks.
minute, you fool. You fucking bike thief. Listen here. Why the fuck then did they spend the last 2 hours calling her a scammer if everything she did had integrity and honesty tied to it? Am I tripping?
Girl.
Who stole a damn bike?
Dingy Yellow?
When, girl?
Girl, you got to keep up. You ain't watched the damn Judge Mathis thing?
Man, girl, listen. I be paying attention, don't be paying attention. I can still go to the class. I'm not with a child.
Oh, well, that was in the thing.
Well, yeah, you
Oh,
gotta pay attention and pay attention.
yeah, you got to be there.
Man,
Yeah,
on
I'm
top of
being
we
honest
just
80.
with
did,
you.
we
Him
just did a
saying
whole
that just
diabolical.
pissed me
We
off.
can't review that with you. Y'all, who in the request? Oh, Miss Katie is. Miss Katie up.
Integrity, they just spent 2 hours dragging you. Katia.
Now, before this, now when they said all that, right, I need y'all to understand that in the process of this situation, right after this lab, I was on the back end having conversations with a FOE member that was connected to me to persuade me to get the money back. Okay, nobody was aware of me having back end conversations with somebody that still was convincing me to give the money back on the 5th. Okay,
So even though they were
it was
saying
every day
on
they
the
was making
live,
sure that even though they were saying this, they still wanted me to get the money back. I was already in the mix of back end conversation with this one person that because Netra wanted the money back. Now I'm about to tell you something else. In the process of me having that situation, they were trying to persuade me to sign some papers on the back end and give the money back. So mind you, this wasn't hitting the front end. So since I was having a disagreement of signing that paper to give the money back because I was confused because the people had already told me not to get the money back. So you got to remember, they playing on my mental on the back end and then saying one thing on the front end. You see what I'm saying? So when I decided that I wasn't going to give the money back because I was told not to get the money back, that's when the court case came. So the people that was talking to me on the back end was relating to Netra that I said I wasn't giving the money back because on the front end they said don't do it. It was too confusing. And then they also wanted me to sign papers on the back end. They sent it to me in my email to sign the document saying that I need to get the money back on the 5th. It was so confusing because she had me giving the money back, don't get the money back, wondering why I had to get the money back of the people like Kevin Brown, Top Shelf, and Peaches, everybody that came on live and said keep their money. I was confused because you just told me to keep these people money out of your own mouth, and you said you never told me I had to get the money back. So I was trying to understand what was the public humiliation for. So this what had started to piss me off. So I started getting out of my emotions. Then I started getting pissed off because now I'm in the mind of confusion. Because now I don't know which way to go with this. So my mind was made up not to get the money back now because I don't even know what's going on.
the
Katie.
person
So
that was asking you for the money back, was it a member of management?
yes. I'm not going to disclose that man's name. I had blocked him.
Katie, I have a
But
question.
Well, it's only
What
two
your husband
men.
said about those
Hold
receipts?
on, hold on. So
he want me to stay out of this.
Fuck. I mean, darn.
it's only two men in management, Katie. That's Kevin and
I don't want
Coach.
to. You know what? See.
AJ, that's why she keep running away.
Ooh.
I wish. Go ahead, Katie.
You already did. To me, you got it. You nailed it. It's two-man management. So if one man told me to keep, was the other one.
That's what
Exactly.
that's what I was about to say out of my mouth, but instead, Butterfly want to complete my
Yeah.
sentence
So
for me.
it's papers. Now, mind you, they drawed up papers for me to sign. Virtual. They drawed it up. It came in my email.
Y'all heard that? Coach still want her to give the
Ms.
money
Love
back.
said, "Katie, you're not telling the truth." What part I'm not telling the truth for?
Y'all hear this? Now this is what she's breaking down to
You
y'all
got to
before
tell
we get to
you
the
got to
two
tell
court
me
thing.
you got to tell me what I'm not telling the truth for, because I'm trying to tell you I was having back end conversations where papers had to be signed. So which one is it? Which one where you want me to go to?
Miss Love, we already heard all of that. She did offer to do a payment agreement to give the money back February the 5th. After
Yes, we
that,
already passed that.
we're already past that. After that, this is happening. She left her live, came over here, and everybody in FOE said, keep the money. She's telling you that while they're on this live saying keep the money on January the 13th, the reason why court was held not once but twice was because on the back end, she was still being messaged and told to sign a contract to give the money back on February the 5th, even though
Right.
we're listening to them tell her keep the money.
Finally, Lord, somebody get it. That's what I did. This was, it seemed like didn't nobody had these clips. Like, I'm confused now. Now, mind you, I disregarded everything everybody said, and I didn't want to sign no papers or nothing. So, mind you, I need you to get the clip where I tried to send Netra the money, but I didn't get past her cash app. I sent her $400, and she stopped in the middle of her live and said, Katie just tried to send me $400, but her cash app it wouldn't go through. So they drawed up the papers for they drawed up the papers for this man to get me to try to sign to get the money. I said no. I wanted to give the money like it was sent to me. I'm not signing nothing. And I wanted to let her know that I'm a woman of my word, so I tried to hear her cash app. But I guess her cash app was locked. So because it was too much going on the back end. It was too confusing on the front and the back end. So I just wanted to block everybody out and do it my way. So at that point, I got pissed off and I said, I ain't sending nothing back. I left everybody alone.
I don't even understand
That's why,
why.
hey,
I don't even understand why after this conversation, there's any more conversation about sending the money back.
because Netra got mad of a live I did, and she said at this point she wanted the money back, even the money where the people said that they told me to keep it. She said she want all the money back now. She had got mad at a video, and she decided to go live and say at this point she don't care. Hey, she don't care. She didn't care that they told me to keep the money. At this point, she want all the money.
You can't do that's not how this works. If the verbal
Is it?
agreement where I said I'm gonna give you the money back is legally standing, so is this verbal agreement where you're saying I don't want it back legally standing. That doesn't make
And then
sense.
she went. You gonna get that live too? She went live, and she stood there and said, at this point, she don't care no more. She want the $900 back, even the money that the people told me to keep. She
Okay,
said she wanted it back.
Katie, this
So
is why we
everything
need
you,
to
that's
get
why
the
you
ad up
listening,
on
and
the
that's why I
thing.
like you playing the videos, because you're gonna get everything that you asking is all documented.
Right,
She
but
did it live.
this is why we need to get the ad up on the names that got sent to you. Because while she talking about the money that you need to send back, those people all told you could keep your money. That means she owe you
And I
money.
had a live.
Whatever.
Look,
Hold on,
I
Katie.
had a
Listen.
live
Listen,
with
listen, listen, listen. Let me finish. Let me finish.
if you looking at my
If
live, if
more
you looking at my live, you're gonna see.
Katie, you gotta let me finish. If
Go ahead,
more
baby.
than $900 worth of people messaged you and said keep the money, she owes you money. Do you understand what I'm saying? And she's the one that need to give the money back to the additional people that she kept and said that she gave to the DV people and she didn't. That is why your receipts are necessary. That's why your receipts are necessary. She owe you money at
There
this
you
point.
go.
Them people sent that money to you. She owe you money.
So do you ever see the video? And I always say, Netra, give me the money you owe me. That's where that came from. So the point you already reached, I had already reached that point. And I said, give me the money that you owe me. I'm getting me a lawyer. That's at the end. That's when I started making videos saying that because I had already had the proof.
So Katie, let's put it up.
Well, they already admitted, Miss Katita, that you
Right.
never even asked for this money at all. They decided to go ahead and crowdfund on your behalf because they wanted to give you a what? Gift, donation. Regardless of what they wanted it for, you never asked for anything to be meant to be for a specific purpose. You didn't come to them and say, "Hey, I need $1,000 because I have to pay my rent," and then you turned around and did something else with it. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, they came together as to crowdfund for a gift for you to be somewhere.
Isn't over $1,000 considered a felony?
That's why Miss Katie need to let us see these.
And that's what my
receipts.
husband said. My husband said that I need to take this to
Blue.
court. That's what he said. That's why I keep the receipts.
So why you ain't letting us take a look at these recipes?
Cause I know y'all all got something else going on. And then once
What
I
we
do
got
this,
going on?
Miss Katie, I know you ain't no punk bitch.
I'm not no punk bitch. But see, my
Miss Katie,
situation.
the only thing I got going on is calling out these schemers, scammers,
I
defrauders, and liars.
Uh-huh.
Now, I ain't changed from the beginning. I told you something wasn't right with that bitch when I came over there that day, and you let them people convince you to block me. I told you something wasn't right with this bitch. Now, Miss Katie, you're gonna have to trust me at some point, goddammit. Now, I first run in, you let FOE trick you.
Yes, they had my man all messed
I'm
up.
telling you, don't let these motherfuckers trick you, Miss Katie. Let me get these receipts so we can do the expose on this bitch that need to be done. She's a scamming defrauder, and they need to know about it.
Now, mind you, she don't even know that she with this situation, she already telling on herself because
Look, they keep calling this lady
already upset. It was already a big ball of mess. And that's
Who
when
the
I
fuck
decided
is It's Me CFQ talking about don't let these people use you?
Who the hell using her? She the one got used.
Like what?
She the one got used, dummy.
It was a whole ball.
Girl, come on your real page.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. So I'm finna see something, AJ. You ain't gonna be using this shit for your benefits. I'm finna really think this one through now.
Hold on, let me get this straight, Miss Katie. I want you to be clear on what I'm finna say to you.
Well, okay, what you gonna do?
Only thing I get out of proving that Netra is a scammer defrauder is I told y'all so. There's nothing in it for me. There's nothing for me to get. Okay? I'm not the one that has any meat in this game.
Yeah, because I think
what
that
we do a lot is vindicate people, and you deserve to be vindicated for the way you was handled. Now I don't have no dog in no fight for the rest of it, and don't know nothing about the rest of it. But I told you when I came over there that day, I said, Miss Katie, you don't got that. And if you ever need me, I'm right here. Now we right here, Miss Katie. 948 people in the room. Let's put it on the floor.
Because you definitely did what I always wanted to be done, just to be proven. You know, here to see the videos. You actually took time out to listen and play the videos and really play the clips and everything so people can see. See, people just immediately went off. I scammed and stole $900. That was just everybody's opinion of me. That's the lady that stole $900. You actually played the clips. You actually listened, and you almost been all right. I'm gonna get down, AJ. But I just want to thank you for that. So. Yeah.
You want to Katie?
All right.
It ain't for me, child.
People know they messed up, but they don't recognize where they messed up at. And so you recognize where you messed up at, and you know that it's not going to happen again. So, sister, I really give you a big ups for the whole situation, how it went. I know you had like what you said, you had your back up against the wall, so you ain't got no choice but to come out swinging. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. But I give you a big ups for coming back and making that right, because that put me at a real good level of understanding now.
And I'm going to just tell you this, Katie. If the good Lord put it on your heart to get them funds back, you do whatever God tell you to do. If you
Yeah.
want to make it right and you feel like you owe it back to FOE to make it right, you do that. Whatever the good Lord tell you to do. I'm not gonna sit here to tell nobody right from wrong or nothing, because I'm too busy trying to make my wrongs right. You hear me? In my life, I'm too busy trying to make my wrongs right. We don't have to tell grown people when they done something wrong. So I'm gonna just tell you, whatever the Lord say do, do it. And that's just how
Katie,
it go.
Katie, now unblock all the family members that you done blocked over here.
I did. I'm so sorry. I
Katie with
just,
that
Like
war,
that
man.
Big
She was
I
Quay's
on
just,
down
war.
there
I
saying,
just,
"Can you unblock me?"
I just really like Miss Neutral. I
Katie,
just
this
really like
this
Miss
is
Neutral.
coming from my heart.
And
I wanted to tell you this on your
it
panel.
hurted me. It hurted me. And I was telling my husband, it hurted me. And he was telling me I was taking it too
I took
deep.
one.
And he was like, "You don't even know these people." That he always say that. Please don't talk about
But
it.
let me,
And I told him that Miss Neutral, she brings me out of a dark place.
yeah,
Your husband was right, honey. You don't even know these damn people, and they don't give a fuck about you.
Cause I'm going through some things, but I love Miss Neutral. I like Miss Neutral a lot. No, Miss Neutral, I wouldn't go get on no hate train with no.
Somebody said when she didn't, I guess, pay the money back, court came. Dear, they are telling her, don't worry about the money. If God placed it on her heart, give it back. She gave them a date of February the 5th. They had court on January the 20th and the 22nd, long before she was ever even supposed to pay it back. This had nothing to do with that lady paying that money back. Netra scammed them people. She was mad because she felt like she got by somebody else when she the giver. That's what she's upset about. And she feel like Miss Katie got her like she got them.
AJ, AJ, I
What's
fought
up?
hard. I fought hard, and I need the JJ Union. Um, they paid to unmod me, but I'm happy I fought for you, AJ. Not my AJ, not my Susu. I don't care who else. Kingdom Dangerous. Nah, I fought for you, and then I told that bitch, you can unmod me. I'm still gonna get you. You're gonna, unalive. All and AJ, I gotta say this. I want to thank you, all the JJs, the Susandras, and the Kingdom who went over there and who was fighting with me too, and who said justice for Majestic, because yeah, Manny unmodded me. And mind you, AJ, yup. Oh, AJ, do you know his? Oh, since he unmodded me, now I'm gonna talk trash. Do you know him and his little stank wig supposed to be staying at that dirty mansion too?
the Family Feud house.
Yes, Manny's supposed to be there too. They dropped that tea over in the newsroom while the cousins were fighting for me, because the cousins said, if I didn't abuse my mod powers, why are you allowing FOE to come up here and say that I should be unmodded? And mind you, a lot of these FOE members talk about, oh, FOE is not welcome. Them people don't send Manny a dime, AJ, because I be in there and I be
They did.
watching.
They just sent $300 to unmod you.
Well, they sent that. That's it. So he had the nerve to unmod me. I didn't snitch on y'all. I just said you guys are investigating. That's what you guys were doing, because I was bringing awareness to show that, yo, FOE is a scam. Like, how y'all gonna tell this lady to give this money back, but then y'all sitting here, Nitra didn't show her no receipts. You get what I'm saying? Just like AJ said, Nitra didn't show her no receipts, but you're asking Tracy for receipts? Nah, I took it to hell. I don't care and I don't regret it. Don't mess with my JJs, my Dangerous, my Susandras, my Kingdoms. Do I have anybody else? Well, I was newsroom, but since they modded me, I'm on Benny's ass too. And y'all tell him I said it.
Keep fighting a good fight, sister. Keep
Will,
fighting a good fight.
but
Majestic,
AJ,
that's so crazy because you was like one of the only two people with full powers over there. Thank you, Keela.
even Drop got up there for me, because Drop said how, you don't even be standing with your mods, because again, I never abused my powers. I did where I needed to go. And then Sweets asked me, well, why did I address a lady in Maine's newsroom? Because that's where I caught her. I didn't catch her nowhere else. I caught her in the newsroom. She don't be nowhere else. She be in the FOE hiding. So all of them came over to the newsroom. So I caught them one by one. I ain't playing that. Y'all was sitting there running your mouth in Nisha's live. So I just caught them in the streets and I had to grab them. And I want to thank Bray King too for coming up to my defense. Some lady named Miss Lovely. Susu, you remember when I sent you that DM of Miss Lovely talking about you? Remember when I sent you that DM on IG?
Uh-huh.
It was her that was running her mouth last night. And she came on Manny's panel running her mouth today. So yeah, I threw chairs, I fought a good fight, but now it's on with me and Manny now.
Wait, y'all, they on tea time now.
You play one
Cool.
clip, and that is
Yeah.
fine. But my point is, outside of that, I do believe that he threatened him.
What?
I do believe he
You mean
threatened him, and
HB?
I do believe she
There were
had a
two
right to call her
different.
brother.
Listen, I'm with you, because I said it. I'm only going off of what. Hold on one
Was
second.
in that
He
one
keeps saying
clip
because of the
correct?
clip I played.
That's how you got
Isn't
the
that the
answer. You
only?
asked a
Give me.
direct question.
Wait, that's what we talking about. Barb and Duff, not HB. There was only one clip.
AJ, I don't
Well,
Wasn't
I
there only
think
one
that
clip?
I believe that he
Y'all,
said
can we touch the
some
live
threatening
though?
things or even intimidating things to both of them at different times.
Tonight,
That's
Okay,
correct.
I'm so confused. What we were going off
What are you
of
confused
is
about, T-Town?
because everybody keeps saying there was more than one clip. What happened between and Duffy? Wasn't there only one clip
It was,
can we touch the
yes,
live
it was
though?
one clip of the interaction in that panel, but he said things outside of that clip. That is my point.
outside of
And
the
that
clip
is
with
what
Barb?
I said as well. That is what I said in the panel, and that's also what I said on Bar's
Wait, he
Live the
said
next
more
day.
things to Barb outside of that clip?
I thought they were to Bar.
When?
It was after the interaction, and he was saying what I would consider to be threatening things. And I thought it was about Barb. Now I don't know
Oh,
if he said
so
her
we
name
didn't. I
specifically.
didn't hear those. That. So y'all, let me go because y'all playing. Y'all really playing games with me.
No, I
Y'all
think
begged
you
me.
playing.
They begged me to play that one clip.
That's
Play
right.
one
That
clip.
is
They
right.
paid
That's
me.
true, T-Time. No
They
lie.
begged me to play that one clip. That's the clip that
Correct.
we
And that's the
literally.
one. That's the exchange. That's correct. You're not lying.
Okay, because
But
I knew I'm not tripping. I was begged to play the one clip
where I
that
think
happened
you're
in Neutral
tapping
Live
at,
because that's the one clip that I addressed that I recapped. Am I tripping?
yes, and I think where you're tapping
Okay.
at is you asked me a specific question about a specific clip, and I gave you the answer. But outside of that, you and I had a conversation in that same panel about.
y'all. Now we watched that clip. She was not begged. She said he asked her, Tea Time, did I threaten her? Tea Time said, ah, fuck. Let's play the clip.
I told him that. I told him he
And
was
she
wrong
said
for
she
that.
never
He
listened to
admitted
the
he was
clip
wrong for
before
that.
that.
I told him that Barb didn't have nothing to do with putting his dot pictures up. I think y'all missing all of that.
Yeah,
The only thing I ever covered
that is true.
was that. I only covered that. When I heard the situation, what transpired between Barb, that's what I covered. Anything else, I hadn't covered. So we're literally speaking of one incident. I have not spoke on the other
Exactly.
incidents.
And T Time, that's where I think
Okay.
the tap dance comes in.
With who?
With you right now, what we're talking about.
No, because the
Oh
only thing
wow.
only thing that me and you discussed was the clip I played on my panel.
That's exactly right. That's why you got the answer. Did you hear a threat? No.
That's what I was talking
Do
about.
you think it was a bad
That's
bone?
it.
Yes. But what you're
Okay.
trying to do is make it seem like I didn't say other things in that panel to say he threatened her outside of that and HB that
You
I
didn't
thought
say
she
he threatened her
should
outside of that. You say he threatened HB outside of that,
and that I thought she
which is
should have
correct.
called her brother. Did I not say I thought she should have called her brother?
We said that if she see, even if we don't feel it, even
Exactly.
if you didn't feel it was a threat, we both agreed that it felt like it was a threat. She has
Ex-
every right to involve whoever she needs to
Exactly.
involve.
And that is my point. In your panel,
Right.
you cover specific clips. That's correct, T-Time. You know I'm over there. But my point is things were said outside of that clip that make me feel like she was threatened. And I
You never
said the
said
same
that.
thing
You
in
never said
Barbara.
that
Oh,
in
yes,
my
I
life.
did. And I definitely told him if his wife said the same thing, it would not have been taken that way in your panel while he was there. Is that not correct?
That's correct, but you never said anything outside of the clip that we played. Because we were literally replaying that one clip. You never said anything outside of that clip except for HB. I'm just saying what we were talking about in my life. The only thing you discussed was HB. You never said anything about Barb outside of that clip.
But we were talking about Barb. The conversation
But
was about Barb. Is that not correct?
in that
It
clip.
wasn't about HB. That's why I added HB because we were talking about Barb, but HB was in addition to what you were talking about. That's why her name
Okay,
was
we
said
go. I
specifically.
think we play a ring around the rosy.
Yeah, and I think that's what
Yeah.
you want to do.
No,
But
I
that's
don't.
okay.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't.
upset
No,
with
I
you
don't.
about
I
it.
don't want. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm literally going off of the fact
So
that
okay,
you came up in my panel alone. I never requested you to come up in my panel.
Yes, I asked to come up. Why you keep saying that? That's true.
You jumped up in my panel over a clip that was playing in the moment.
That's
That
correct.
clip I was playing was a 20-minute clip. I didn't edit no clip. I don't know who think I edited the clip. The clip is on
No, I don't
YouTube.
think you edited it.
For
I
anybody
didn't
that
say
said
that.
I edited anything, and I played the clip in totality. The clip, 20-minute clip, I played it in totality. You came up and you said, according to that clip, and I'm only going off of what you said. You said, according to that clip, in that clip, there was no threat.
Was
You
there a
also
question
said
asked, or did I
in
just say
that
that?
clip, yes, no, I asked
Was there
you.
a question asked prior to that, or did I
I
just
asked
say that?
you, but
Thank you.
I said that already.
Like we're not disagreeing. You just doing a little
Right.
dance that I don't
No,
understand.
I'm saying I asked you. I said, did you? Duffy asked me, can you play the clip of the transaction between me and Bob? Is that not? Duffy asked me to play that clip. When I played that clip, everybody that was in the panel was commentating on that clip.
Correct.
Right. We were. We. I didn't have any other clips that anybody asked me to play. Is that correct?
Correct.
I was only asked to play one clip. Is that correct?
To my knowledge, yeah. Well, I don't know what you were
Okay.
asked to play, but I just came in while you were
I was
playing the
asked to
clip.
play the clip of the situation that
Yeah.
I spoke on, that I recapped.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I played the clip and you came up and I asked you, I'm like, okay, hippie, so what's your thoughts? You said, my thoughts are, I said, did you hear a threat? You said, no, I didn't hear a threat. It sounded like somebody saying, if somebody come after me, I'm gonna have to defend myself. But Duffy needs
Duffy
to
is
stand on
here.
business.
Duffy's here. Duffy
But
Right,
how
said
did he
there
because
try
I
to
was
know I'm
defend
not
himself?
lying.
hold on, y'all. So Duffy is
Okay.
here. Duffy's just stated in the comments there was no other interaction with Barb.
It wasn't an interaction. You were talking in a panel. She wasn't there. T Time played the interaction. She is correct. I just said that. She played the
No, you
interaction.
said that
There
there
was
was
more
another
words
interaction
after that, was
outside
it
of the
not?
one. You
You
said that
know,
there was another
look.
interaction outside of this one.
This gonna be my
They
last
didn't have
time. I
enough.
swear to
She
God,
the
this
day
gonna be
she
my
came to
last
the
time.
panel where he asked the
And Manny, you
question
know
in
you
oh
my
sorry,
guy.
go ahead.
Manny, you know you my guy. I rock with you. So there was no threat. People, all the haters want to believe it's a threat. That's on y'all. That's between
But what did
y'all.
you apologize for? What was the apology about?
The apology.
Of taking someone's word as first account and then adding other people to it.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. Like I literally on my troll page, Manny. Like I was in the comments, like, hey, just wait until you get the clip. So you can know what you can know for yourself. Don't involve nobody yet. I just wanted her to make sure one, she heard the full context of it for for herself. So then you won't have to backpedal later. And when we do stuff like that and we act prematurely, we end up having to apologize later. And when it comes to bringing other people in it, right? It's like you can't apologize when somebody get hurt now. You get what I'm saying? You can't take that back if somebody get hurt. So all I was saying, like once you start calling people outside of this space, one outside of yourself, just verify it first. And then
Yeah.
make you know what I'm saying?
And so that did have me thinking, Tea Time, when you were saying just verify it. Wouldn't that also apply to the person that brought her the original message? Wouldn't that also apply to that person to verify indeed they heard the correct threat?
So my thing is this, yeah, I think you should before you carry something to somebody. However, it's like playing the game phone telephone, right? When you heard them in the clip when Barb asked her, what did he say? She said, I can't say verbatim. It was
Mm,
something to the fact of you gonna get it.
mm,
I'm gonna get you. So and Barb admits she didn't call her cousin because she felt threatened. I didn't call him because I felt threatened. I wasn't mad because he threatened me. He admitted that. You get what I'm saying?
mm,
She not saying that she didn't get threatened. She said that. She was like, I wasn't mad because I got threatened.
Yeah.
Can you send me the clip? You got the clip? Because we on TikTok. So before I start
Mm.
involving other people, just let me make sure I got my information correct. Because if my motherfucking people get involved, they gonna do some shit. My second thing
So
was, if you're
just
gonna
to
involve people, just don't involve them on the internet where they can be heard,
so just to
implicated.
be clear, from your opinion, there was no threat made.
I'm not saying that. I won't say that because I can't tell her what she felt like was a threat. From my opinion, when her cousin was called, she didn't hear a threat or know that there was a threat. She just was upset. As she was upset, somebody told her she was also threatened. She said, "Oh, he threatened me too. Oh hell no, you really gonna get it." So it was like, now I'm finna. So then she called her cousin. So I'm only going. I recap what occurred in that moment. I wasn't in Neutral Live. I was on live while Neutral was live. I wasn't in Neutral Live when the incident occurred between her and him. I was only watching what I saw, the aftermath of it, right? And what I saw
Mhm.
happening in that moment was a person upset because somebody did something. A person upset because nobody did something. Somebody did something to them. Another person saying, "Hey, you also got threatened." That person saying, "Oh hell no," and then calling the cousin.
Mm.
And that was my thing. Like, oh no, this is too far, because let her make sure she get the clip first, then call the cousin before we go it go too far. You get what I'm saying? And that's in any
Yeah.
situation. Take away Barb. That's if I'm in the motherfucking streets. If my friend, somebody come to my friend and be like, "Bitch, that nigga threatened you," I'm finna call hey, don't hang up that phone. Don't call him while you on no internet. Don't call him while you on no Facebook. Do that stuff in silence.
All right, y'all. I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot of pushing, but we gotta keep moving. The comments are still on. Likes not moving. Gold not moving. Nothing is moving, y'all. Dudes not moving. Nothing is moving. Nothing is moving. Can we touch the live goal? Can we bop the screen? Can we get our dudes in?
Threats.
I think anybody can be credible because it could be like cry wolf, like maybe today you are telling the truth. But I will say, like from what I said, and remind to go back to the clip. The clip. The question is, did I think it was a bad bone? In my opinion, Duffy never said he's going to anybody's house. Talking about specific to him saying something like he's coming after them or going to get them. I don't remember the exact word, but I don't
He
recall
said,
him
"You
saying
gonna
he
die
going to
trying to
nobody's
come
house
after
or
me."
nothing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He said, "You gonna die trying to come after me, you gonna stroke out." Then he said, all y'all coming, all of y'all coming at me. If anybody coming at me, I'm gonna show every last one of y'all.
Got you. Got you.
Candy, um,
So
you saying telling her after the call? I wasn't telling Barb anything. I was actually, let me say this first. I was typing in the comments before Barb made the call. Let me say that first. I was typing in the comments prior to Barb making the call to get the clip first. Barb making the call was the purpose of my live. The purpose of my live was to bring awareness to women overall that have cousins, brothers, uncles, sons, anybody that protect you, to wait and make sure there is something that you feel is wrong, and then do not incriminate them publicly. It ain't about Barb. It's women overall. Anybody that got somebody that give a fuck about them, do not make it be known who that person is that's coming after the person that is coming after you. That's it. That's all.
no, I do think she had a very much so powerful message, because behind that it would be you getting other people involved that may be innocent. We've spoken to the sentiments that she brought up many times. You're grabbing your
Okay.
innocent family members, involving them in something. It could go either way.
AJ.
So I understand exactly where Tea Time was coming from. This is why I'm asking, do you, Hippie, and Tea Time think that it was a threat? Because
What you say, baby?
I said we done with the case.
No, child. I was trying to hear what they had going on over there, but it ain't
Oh,
nothing.
cause who cares about that? The hell.
Okay.
Nobody for you.
Oh, we getting into the
Let
thick
me
of
tell
it
you
over
this.
here.
My husband felt the same way when I went to Houston. But I told him that I'm going to be okay. Everybody had my location.
Can I ask you a question, Miss Netra?
Yes, you can, Slim.
Because the money was purposed for one thing. If instead of her paying it back, can she just show up to the event like she was supposed to? Would that be payment enough?
I'd say show up to the event, Slim.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know how your temperament last night gave me a very bad impression of you. You know what I'm saying? But
That sounds like a real good idea.
I think show up to the event.
Yeah.
No, Kevin.
Yeah, what made me be graceful about it though is because he didn't have to say nothing though, for real. Like if it was me, I probably would have.
You said that last night, nephew, too.
that can go one of two ways though, Duffy. That's why
you said that last night. That was right. You said
yeah,
that
but
can go one
what
of
I'm
two
saying is
ways.
cause think about this. She could have just waited she could have pretended all the way till she got to the day of and been like, I missed my flight. Been up there on live with her bags and everything at the airport, acting like she was gonna come. She could have really just, you know what I mean?
That's what cons do.
Yeah, that's what real cons do. Like all the way. Then got some more
My
money.
mother.
Y'all would have been sending money to get her on there. But hey, that's why I say, man, show some grace, man. You know.
You know what I remember?
That's what I was
You know
trying
what
to
I
tell.
remember? This is what I remember. Something had to be, and I'm not going to put words in your mouth because I don't know. But I remember that night when Tracy came up and tried to give us some more money and she cut it off. I'm sorry. Good God, I said I'm sorry. Not beating on the cabinet with the biscuit can. But
Oh yeah, she sure did.
I remember when Tracy tried to give us some more money and she wouldn't take it.
Her response last night was just unsettling. It made it seem like it wasn't
like
genuine.
I said, Slim, it was her words.
Yeah,
But
your response last night put everybody on defense and made us feel like made people feel like
some people crumble under pressure.
We imperfect
You're a
too.
very intelligent brother, Slim. So you know that people crumble under pressure, and sometimes pressure busts pipe, and sometimes Sometimes when people are under pressure, they just react differently, bro. You know that.
Nah, that's why I'm not too pressed on. I'm not too big on just stepping on, keeping the foot on her neck. That's why I said if she still wanted to go, man, can her payment be just getting her shit? You can get that.
Right.
You can
That's
get that
a good
shit a little
idea.
bit cheaper than know what I'm saying. If you go ahead and act now, you can get that shit a little bit cheaper than paying everybody back.
Y'all drop the green heart. Y'all drop the green hearts in the chat. 300K.
Mom said the same thing. She said, when a fire get under my feet, she said I blow real bad. I get real defense steady listening. And today, actually yesterday and today, I really learned something. And sometimes you could be talking too fast and you could be saying stuff. And Glam really opened my eyes up because I was just so stuck in my mind of what I was stuck with. And Glam really said some things. And she was like, you said, and I realized I did say that. But I was so busy trying to defend myself. And I had to remember, taking accountability, sometimes it ain't going to go as you thinking. It ain't going to be a humble experience. Because some people, they had their heart involved, and everybody ain't going to give you no slap on the wrist. And so dealing with hundreds of people, I was expecting something different, but everybody not going to give you a slap on the wrist. So I realized that what I did and how I did it, I know where I went wrong, and I am sorry. I was wrong. I really, because it wouldn't have played on my heart like that.
So I just had a thought. Maybe one day they will get like to where they should be with this whole thing. Cause with Keela hadn't even stole the $500 and it was jail, get her. They let this lady keep almost $1,000 at this point. Without jail, without get her. Well, no,
Well, we got to go into Keela's situation because it's not the same. It's a little different. So that's probably why the 500 was jail, because it wasn't that much money that was skimmed on the top of it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're already good, you got you about $2K off the tizzy. Then it's we love you,
we got cleaned up
accountability.
off this lady, boy. I'm talking about cleaned up now. She got a good, at least a stack, maybe two off of this lady.
If I wasn't wrong.
What's happening right now?
Yeah.
Is first of all, the last crowdfund they did was for Scooter's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the next one is. You see, we got eyes now, so now we are focused. Before, it's just whatever was going on over there with the money, nobody was paying no attention. It was crowdfunds every 2-3 days. But now that the eyes are open, we're gonna start paying attention to how these things are done. Because what is the purpose of them doing a crowdfund when they can just donate to the blessing fund online?
Can we look into the crowdfund on Netra's sister going to the cruise? I didn't know that happened.
Yes, you did. You had to have, because you was in my live when I was reading the messages about it. And you must have.
Can we look into? Thank you, V Clay. Can we find the video of that?
Yeah, I think I got something in my arsenal of things that was given to me.
Why you ain't open the arsenal?
I already did. I already talked about it. If y'all was in my live, then y'all remember that I spoke and touched on this about the warrant, and yeah, I already done touched on this.
Oh, if y'all say the shit y'all
nigga is a bitch nigga, and she said what the fuck
and I was sure to get the officer your name too, y'all. I surely was. I made sure to put your name down.
Okay, let me hear one at a time, y'all. $2, one at a time. $2. You more than welcome to come up. $2, but one at a time.
Well,
one at a time,
I know,
y'all.
Aunt Manny, like the officer told me, that it's conspiracy
one at a
to commit
time.
murder, because that's what she sat up and did on live. And so I know that much. And I made sure to let them know when I played the video that she was the one who told them we live in Gainesville, Florida. Nobody else. You sat up there and said we lived in Gainesville, Florida.
So $2 said that.
Yes,
actually, I said they live in Atlanta.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No,
then
ma'am.
I read. No, let me
listen twice.
You said your turn.
Listen twice. Go ahead.
Is your mom's gonna mute her? Thank you. I said they stay in Atlanta. The comment said Gainesville, and I said, oh, they stay in Gainesville.
Didn't see no
I
comments.
thought they stayed in Atlanta. That's how the fuck that happened, bitch. So go back and try to fuck again, ho, before you trying to insinuate I gave out your motherfucking address.
No,
your address is
plastered
on Vigilante page, bitch. Don't mix me up with that shit. I don't know your fucking address.
I don't know nothing. Oh, so now you saying Vigilante did it, not you?
It's not your fucking address.
So you said Vigilante did it?
I read a comment and I said that shit out loud.
Yes, I think she's saying. Yes, I think she's saying that Vigilante put out the information.
Exactly. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Stop motherfucking muting me.
Okay, so Vigilante put out the information.
I was not around when their mama got put up, when their son got put up. I don't do that shit like that unless they do it to me. I said, I think they stay in Atlanta. Everybody that was in our live heard me. The comment said, no, Gainesville. I said, oh, they stay in Gainesville? Oh, I thought they was in Georgia. That's how the fuck that went. I don't know where the fuck you stay. I don't do that crazy ass shit unless you do it to me, bitch. Get your fucking facts straight. You ain't got no reason to come after me, ho, so I ain't got no reason to come after you. Go back and play the fucking clip while you insert me in some shit. Go after the people that actually doxed y'all bitch ass. Barb did what the fuck she had to do. Is y'all mad? Then stay the fuck mad. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so okay,
that's not gonna hold up in court.
Hold on.
That shit ain't gonna hold up in court. Y'all trying to send motherfuckers.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
$2 shut your bitch ass up.
Hold on.
Crazy ass bitch. I don't give a
Hold on.
Bitch, go try